early life and beginnings. Jabu Pule Mahlangu was born on August 11, 1980, in Meadowlands, a township in the southern part of Johannesburg, South Africa. From a young age, Jabu demonstrated an exceptional talent for football. Growing up in a football-crazy community, he spent much of his childhood kicking a ball on the streets and playing informal games with friends. His quick feet, natural flair, and creative style of play quickly set him apart as one of the most gifted players in his area. Recognizing his potential, Jabu was scouted by Kaizer Chiefs, one of South Africa's most prestigious football clubs, at the age of 15. His talent on the field did not go unnoticed, and he was brought into the club's youth academy, where he began his formal football training. It was at Kaizer Chiefs that Jabu first started to develop his skill set into the technical and creative style that would later make him a star. His ability to dribble past defenders, vision for incisive passes, and overall flair made him a standout player in the youth ranks, which led to his promotion to the senior team. Career peak at Kaizer Chiefs. Jabu Mahlangu made his debut for Kaizer Chiefs in 1997, at the age of 17, which marked the beginning of what would be a highly successful and controversial career. His early years at Kaizer Chiefs showcased his extraordinary natural ability, as he quickly established himself as one of the most exciting young talents in South African football. His style of play was often compared to that of other African football legends such as J.J. Okocha and Abedi Pele, as he was known for his silky dribbling, quick turns, and ability to create opportunities for his teammates. The South African media quickly dubbed him the next big thing in South African football. During his early years, he was often deployed as an attacking midfielder or winger, where his flair and creativity shone through. His ability to unlock opposition defenses with a single pass or dribble made him a key player in the Kaizer Chiefs attacking setup. The peak of Jabu Mahlangu's career came during his time with Kaizer Chiefs, particularly between 2000 and 2004. He was a crucial part of the team that dominated South African football in the early 2000s. His performances were instrumental in the team winning multiple domestic titles, including the Premier Soccer League, PSL, title, and cup trophies like the Nedbank Cup and the Telkom Knockout Cup. Mahlangu's performances earned him recognition not only from local fans but also from international clubs. His flair, dribbling, and vision caught the eyes of scouts from Europe, and he was one of the few South African players to be consistently linked with moves to top European clubs during his peak. However, despite the rumors, he remained loyal to Kaizer Chiefs, contributing significantly to their success during this period. Main achievements and impact on South African football. Jabu Mahlangu's career is marked by numerous achievements and moments of brilliance. During his time at Kaizer Chiefs, he won multiple PSL titles and domestic cup competitions, making him one of the club's most decorated players in the early 2000s. His vision, dribbling ability, and creative flair made him a central figure in Kaizer Chiefs' midfield, where he provided key assists and scored memorable goals. Mahlangu's ability to pull off sublime touches, flicks, and passes set him apart from many of his contemporaries. One of the defining moments of his career came in 2001, when he helped Kaizer Chiefs secure the PSL title and was integral to their triumph in the Nedbank Cup. His performances in these competitions earned him recognition as one of the top players in South Africa during the early 2000s. Jabu's style of play endeared him to Kaizer Chiefs supporters, who saw him as one of the club's stars and a key part of their attack. At the national level, Jabu Mahlangu's impact on South African football was undeniable. He earned his first cap for Bafana Bafana in 1999, making an immediate impact on the international stage with his quick feet and attacking flair. Throughout his international career, he was a regular feature in the South African national team, representing the country in various competitions, including the Africa Cup of Nations, AFCON, and World Cup qualifiers. His performances with Bafana Bafana, particularly during the 2002 and 2004 editions of the AFCON, cemented his reputation as one of the country's best players. Although he never achieved the same level of success with Bafana Bafana as he did with Kaizer Chiefs, his contributions to the national team during his playing years were invaluable. Jabu's time with Bafana Bafana was often marked by his ability to shine in big moments, providing a glimpse of the flair and skill that made him a household name in South Africa. challenges and controversies. While Jabu Mahlangu's talent on the field was unquestionable, his career was not without its challenges. Off the field, he struggled with discipline issues and controversies that often overshadowed his talent. Reports of partying, late-night outings, and other off-field distractions dogged him throughout his career. This, combined with his occasional struggles to stay fit and focused, led to tensions with some of his coaches and managers. His career was at times marred by disciplinary issues, and he found himself sidelined by various coaches who questioned his commitment to the team. This lack of consistency, combined with his occasional lack of discipline, led to a fall from grace after his peak years. These challenges caused him to lose out on opportunities to play in Europe, which was often seen as a missed chance for both him and South African football. The last years of his career. By the late 2000s, Jabu Mahlangu's career began to decline. He left Kaizer Chiefs in 2006 after a decade with the club, seeking a fresh start with SuperSport United. His time at SuperSport was less successful, as his performances began to drop, and he was no longer the dynamic force he once was. After a brief stint, he moved to Mamelodi Sundowns, where he continued his footballing career. However, injuries and his struggles to recapture his peak form saw him playing fewer games as the years went on. Despite being a gifted player, Jabu Mahlangu's inconsistency and off-field behavior contributed to a lack of stability in his later years. His last playing years were marked by sporadic appearances for various teams, and he eventually retired from professional football in 2014.